Guru Dattatreya is a revered figure in Hinduism, particularly in the tradition of Hindu philosophy and spirituality. He is often depicted as a sage or yogi with three heads, symbolizing the divine trinity of Brahma, the creator, Vishnu, the preserver, and Shiva, the destroyer, indicating his embodiment of the ultimate reality or the supreme being. Here are some key aspects and beliefs associated with Guru Dattatreya. Origin and birth. The birth of Dattatreya is surrounded by myth and legend. He is said to be born to the sage Atri and his wife Ansuya. According to one version of the story, the Trimurti, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, were impressed by the devotion and purity of Ansuya, and they manifested as Dattatreya to her as her son. Lifelong renunciation. Dattatreya is considered an avatar, which means he has renounced all worldly attachments and lives in a state of perpetual detachment. He is often depicted as a wandering ascetic who has no fixed abode and possesses nothing except his loincloth and kamandalu, water pot. Teaching and wisdom. Dattatreya is believed to have imparted spiritual wisdom and guidance to many sages and seekers. His teachings emphasize the oneness of all existence, the importance of self-realization, and the transcendence of dualities and material attachments. Symbols and iconography. Dattatreya is typically depicted with 3 heads and 6 arms. His 3 heads represent the 3 principal deities of the Hindu pantheon, and his 6 arms hold various symbolic items, including a trident, a drum, a conch shell, a rosary, a water pot, and a staff. He is often shown accompanied by 4 dogs, which represent the 4 Vedas or the 4 stages of life. Worship and devotion. Dattatreya is worshipped by devotees seeking spiritual enlightenment and liberation. There are temples dedicated to Guru Dattatreya in various parts of India, especially in the states of Maharashtra, Karnataka, and Gujarat. His worship is not limited to any particular sect or tradition and is open to people from all backgrounds. Datta Jayanti, Dattatreya's birthday, known as Datta Jayanti, is celebrated by his devotees with special prayers, bhajans, devotional songs, and spiritual gatherings. This observance typically falls on the full moon day of the Hindu month of Margashirsh, usually in December. Philosophical significance. Dattatreya's teachings encompass elements of Advaita Vedanta, non-dualistic philosophy, bhakti, devotion, and yoga, spiritual practice. He is often regarded as a guru who transcends religious boundaries and is revered by Hindus, as well as by some practitioners of Jainism and Nath tradition in India. Guru Dattatreya is an embodiment of the highest spiritual realization and serves as an inspiration for seekers on the path of spiritual growth and self-realization. His teachings emphasize the unity of all existence and the need to go beyond the limitations of the material world to attain liberation.